This review is of the CReader 8001 full function scanner. As you can see, it reads and clears live data, airbag, ABS, oil reset, electronic parking brake reset. Lists all of the functions of the scanner on the back. Also comes with a scanner cable which you can disconnect. Comes with a black case. This is a scanner. As you can see, it has a pretty large screen, 7 buttons, connects to USB for updates on your computer, has a memory card slot. That's where the cable, OBD2 cable, plugs into. So right now I'm going to be plugging this into a 2011 Chevy Silverado 1500. Starts up pretty quick. And I know that this vehicle does have history codes in it. Let's go ahead and scan the system. Gives you the option to choose the manufacturer. There's the current version of the OBD software. Manually select, as I said, it's a 2011 light truck, Chevy Silverado. This one is going to be a VIN 3. Oh wait, 5th VIN number. We're looking for a VIN K. Silverado, body, chassis. This does have auto, has all that. Read module information. If you're replacing a module, that is definitely good information to have. So compared to all of the other scanners that I've used, and I have used Matco's, Snap-on, and other style scanners, CReaders are usually a lot faster than most. As you can see, it's reading no codes. All right. So now we're gonna see how the refresh rate on the scanner. Usually on most scanners, the faster the refresh rate, the better the scanner. You're not going to find many problems while reading live data if it refreshes once every 2 seconds. And as you can see, it does refresh at least twice per second. We're going to have to go back and set this to American or standard. As you can see, it does read the VIN number, gives you all the calibrations. Usually if you're just a do-it-yourselfer, these calibration numbers, they really won't mean anything to you, but when you're in a shop and a vehicle comes in with a bad computer, all those calibration numbers you're going to want, because they have to match on the new computer that you replace it with. As you can see, it does update pretty quickly. You can see the fuel trims. Now, being this is a newer vehicle, you're going to have a lot more parameters that the scanner is going to show, and obviously with a older vehicle you're not going to have nearly as much information, because they simply didn't have as much information running through the computer on anything that's pretty much prior to 2003. But as you can see, the speed of the refresh is really quick. Like I said, at least 2 times a second. It does show a lot. This is a flex fuel truck, so it does have the alcohol percentage for while using E85. Haven't read through any manual or anything like that, so I'm not sure what all these other buttons do yet, or if they even have a function. This one here does not have the electronic parking brake, so we're not going to get that information. Oil lamp reset. I know that this one does have an oil lamp, so we should be able to reset it. Ignition switches on, so you can either do a software reset or a manual reset. Now it's communicating. What we'll do is we will got 14% currently. Okay, now it's telling us to stop the vehicle, stop the engine, turn ignition on. Okay, ignition is on. I hit OK, communicating, tells you what it was, 14%. Okay to reset it. Okay, so you do have to set it to 100%. Oh wait, you can change it. See if we can set it to 18%. Okay, so as you can see, it's set to 18%. Very useful. Brake reset. Like I said, this doesn't have electronic parking brake, so it's likely not going to happen. Ignition switch is on already. Light truck. Chevy truck. 2011. Yeah. It's another one of those, but we can check to see what it does. Not supported. Okay. So now let's go back. Check the airbag. Diagnose. Now typically RPO codes, those are basically options that each vehicle has from the factory. Anytime there's an RPO, or say if this one here has the electronic trailer brake, as you can see, already built in from the factory. So now it's going to ask you for an RPO code. It will either be with or without certain codes. So this one doesn't have the RPO sticker on the door. That's typically in the glove box on pickup trucks. So what we'll do is we'll go with this one, electronic brake module, or we'll go to trailer brake. Now this one, I knew it used to have codes, but apparently now it doesn't. Now we can see if it, Okay, so we don't have anything here other than calibration and part numbers. Electronic brake control module. Okay, this is going to be your ABS. It's what the 4-wheel speed sensors are for, battery voltage, the ABS pump motor. Don't need to look into that. This here is going to show your transfer case and your transmission parameters. So that's basically all of your transmission, which is showing up in a brake screen. So under electronic brake control module, it's actually showing your transmission and your transfer case. Okay. Go back into body, auto HVAC. Here's going to be your airbag system, which we've already been through. Again, it's going to show all of your part numbers, software numbers, calibration numbers. So all in all, if you want a fairly fast scanner that can read codes and show, any data that the engine computer or transmission or driveline computer or ABS, airbag, and if you're just going to do oil lamp resets or brake resets, which on electric parking brakes you will need to do it if you ever replace the brake motor, or on some cars the pads and rotors. Looks like it has, for the most part, every vehicle manufacturer in here, including Porsche. Saab is a big one that a lot of scanners do not have, because I know with Snap-on they don't have Saab specific programming, simply because Saab cost a lot of money, is what the last tool truck guide told me. Smart cars, Mercedes, VWs, these are all going to be code specific programs, or vehicle specific programs, that are going to have their own code numbers and code meanings. So yeah, it's fast, it's got a large screen. It's at least probably like a 4.5 inch screen, maybe 3.5. Who knows? I don't have a tape measure on me. You can do reviews of all previous vehicles, up to most scanners have 10, 15 previous streams that they save from each car that you plug into. Looks like you have the option of uploading the record to your computer. So this one did not come with a USB cord, unless it is inside of this bag. We can check that. Okay, so inside of the bag we have the instruction manual or user manual. It does have the USB cord, has another pocket for either for the scanner cable. It's got the Velcro straps so that when you put the scanner back in here, you could strap it to the actual bag so that if you unzip it, tip it upside down, your scanner doesn't go crashing onto the floor. So there's my review. It's got a rubber casing. Like I said, fairly large screen. Have to read the manual or use your guide to figure out what all these buttons do and where they do them. But otherwise, with the speed of the scanner and the refresh rate of the data, it's definitely worth picking one up if you're looking for a quick and portable scanner with a fairly large screen. Buttons all feel pretty nice. They're not, you know, stiff like most. There you go. You hold down the DTC button, you get that. So yeah, wherever you choose to get it, Amazon, sure some parts stores might carry it, eBay. It's definitely worth looking into if you just want a quick scanner that you can get a lot of information back from your car. Thank you.